Bailey. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. Okay, so last time we talked a little bit about how you're getting stressed out because the end of the semester is coming along and it's your last semester and you'll be graduating.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, how are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm still trying to work out all the kinks and configurations right now. I have to, get it approved where I can walk in May because I still have to take an internship class. And then also, I have to take another class called, a transfer HDFS class that came up because we thought taking freshman orientation would count for that, but apparently not. So, I have to take that too. And then I will technically graduate in August. But, yeah, it's just weird, this being the last semester and, you gotta get all this stuff done, but then you still want to, hang out with your friends and, live your life and not, I don't know, you just want to, enjoy it, but it's kind of hard to, balance all that and, classes and figuring out where I'm going to be next year. Mm-hmm. But because last time I mentioned I don't know where I'm going to be next year, it just depends on if I either get into these programs. I'm trying out one in Stillwater at Meridian Tech, and then one in the city. There's also one at Earl State, and they're 2-year programs. And but you don't find out until July for most of them, and so it's kind of difficult to figure out housing and just all that kind of stuff. And my parents want to know, and because they want to make sure I'm settled somewhere or figuring my life out. But so that's kind of what's going on. So I just don't know. I'm just getting kind of overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to figure out how to balance it all.
Definitely understandable. Definitely. Okay, so you're saying basically you're really overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to get stressed about the housing situation. And is that because you're not sure if you should maybe renew the lease that you're already in, or if you're going to have roommates because you just don't know where you'll be, like Oklahoma City, back in Stillwater?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I would say it's just because, when people are trying to find housing when they do know they're going to be in Stillwater or wherever they're going to be, it's still kind of difficult, and they got to figure out who's going to be where and who's going to want to live with who and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's difficult also because there's other people that are graduating and they don't even know where they're going to be. And so we're all just kind of floating around, I feel like, trying to figure out where we're going to be. But I'm trying to just, think in my head, it's out of my control right now. I just have to apply and just hope I get in. And then also if I don't get in, then I need to, look for a job. And then also, the stress of, do I move back home or do I to save money? But then, do I want to move back home? And it's just kind of weird to, think that I might have to live with my parents when I've lived away from them for, 4 years, Not that I don't like them or love them or whatever. But it's just, a weird concept to think that I'd have to, go back to that. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so I've been, talking to my mom about it and my dad and my friends and stuff, but it's still just kind of, I don't know, just a weird feeling right now, I feel like.
Okay. Do your parents have a specific preference of what they would rather you do, or are they just kind of
for whatever?
For whatever you feel like is best for you, or
I think, I don't know. So sometimes they want me to be in the city because it'd be closer to Duncan home, and Stillwater it's 2.5 just for and they think, they want whatever I want really, and I don't really know if I'd want to go to the city and change scenery, and just do something different, or if I'd want to stay in Stillwater. But they really don't care. They just want me to be happy wherever I am, and then they have no way of knowing which is the best decision for me either. But just having their support and that helps because I don't feel pressure from them to make a certain decision or anything. But yeah, I don't know, and it's hard for them, I know, because they don't know what to tell me either right now. But we'll see if I get in, if I don't get in. But
well, that's awesome that your parents have been really supportive. I think that is definitely something that you can see in a positive light through this situation, is that your parents are supportive of you no matter what, and they're going to be there for you regardless of the decision you make. So I think that that's something to definitely keep looking at. Also, do you feel like you're maybe a little anxious about like your friend situation, like where you're going to go? Like, do you think that has anything to do with some of your anxiety, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I am going to be bummed to, like, but we all have to move on, like in high school you had to move, and college or whatever, so it's going to be, like, a transition for sure, but I'm trying to, like, just prepare myself, like, people ahead of us have done it, and they've been fine and everything, so I'm trying to just, like, stay positive in that light, too, and not be overwhelmed by so much change, and just kind of, like, be more excited about it, but it's hard sometimes, but we'll see.
Yes, I can definitely understand how it's hard and how you're anxious. I think that just taking it one day at a time, getting your applications in, making sure you're getting your classes that you need to be able to graduate to walk in May when you're wanting to, and for your internship this summer. So I think just definitely being able to just take it one day at a time is probably going to help you the most. And just not stressing about it every day, and just kind of just trying to relax a little bit, and just, like I said, taking a day at a time and just seeing what comes next, and then taking that on.
Okay.
What comes next. So maybe just try that, see if it helps. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. So just try to do that, and then when you come back next week, we can talk through it, see how you've been doing with that, and see if we can come up with anything else that you might need help with. So
okay, that sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.